Hey guys, Joe with Little Development Group here tonight, and I've got a pistol tonight that I saw the other day when I was training a couple, and they were going between guns because they weren't sure what they wanted. And the last gun, my client's wife, she fired this gun. It was brand new, and she loved it. And I wanted to give it a shot myself and shoot it tonight, and kind of share with you my thoughts, talk a little bit about the gun, and for you can decide on your own if it's something that you want to take a look at or take a second, go out and try at the range. So this is the Walther PDP. It's their F-Series 3.5 model, so 3.5 inch barrel. Weighs about a little over 20 ounces with no magazine in it, and about 23.2 ounces with a mag in it. It could take obviously an optic because it has a removable plate. It's got a Picatinny rail. It has dual slide releases on each side, and you can swap your mag release to the other side, and they've got some kind of like little block here or dimple to where you don't inadvertently hit the magazine release button under stress, and has a typical safety lever on the trigger. And it's got regular sights on it, white rear and white front. If I look through it, it's square rear notch, which I like. So let's do this. Let's try out the trigger press on this thing. From what I understand, Walther made this gun, or it was designed for the female in mind, or those with small hands that wanted a gun that was easily to conceal. It's about an inch, little shy of an inch and a half, like 1.3 inches in width. And like I said, it being like 23 ounces, not too bad. Obviously you gotta load it, so it's gonna weigh a little bit more, but it's a nice little gun. I understand they come also in a 4-inch barrel model too as well. So let's try and get some trigger presses and see what the trigger weight is. So let's clear this Lyman press here. Oh, here we go. So 3 pounds, 12.9 ounces for the first trigger press. That one was 3 pounds, 7 ounces flat. And let's try one more. That was 3 pounds, 6.3 ounces. Okay, all right. And I like the grass ring grooves. They're disguised as being aesthetically pleasing. They really are, but they're functional. So, it's a little gun, but it has real estate to where you can work your immediate actions however you want. The smaller guns, the smaller they are, they're a lot harder to manipulate because they're tiny. So this is a nice size pistol. So definitely, I'm digging how it looks aesthetically. It feels pretty good in the hands. I press the trigger to the rear, it's got some take up. And then right there, it's got a definitive wall. And then I just consistently pull to the rear, it drops really nice. If you can hear that the audible click of the striker striking. Yeah, nice positive. All right, so let's take a look. So let's push this target out to about, 8 yards or so, and see if we can't get 5 rounds in this black square. I ran out of my smaller square ones, that's all I got left. I thought I brought more, but that's gonna have to do. So let's try this out. Okay. Well, let's take a look and see what we got here, man. Feels good. All right. I'll make an adjustment because it's a kind of small. It's very small for my hands, the grip. So I've got to adjust my grip just a bit. Okay, so nice trigger. My first shot, basically, when I was looking at my sights, the gun kind of rested in that corner, and it went right to it, which is fine. but the gun tracks really well. It's comfortable to shoot. Very little felt recoil for a gun that size. And that's the result. So this was my first shot. And then I kind of figured out, okay, it's kind of where I want to be at. Because when I shot that shot there, my front sight kind of rested and I fired the gun. And then I just settled back in and held center the whole time. And that's the outcome. So I'm satisfied with that. So now that was 7 yards, right? So let's push it to 15. Again, I'm gonna just shoot a nice slow fire string of 5 rounds and then see what that gives us. Sorry about that, I only got 1 magazine because it's a rental gun. So let me get my 5 rounds of 9mm in here. Okay. All right, 15 yards. I'll hold in the same location I held before. Let's see what we got. I have to make an adjustment because the back strap, you can change this palm swell back here. This is kind of a smaller one, so I gotta adjust my grip just a bit. I wish it was wider, but it's not, but it's okay. I'll make the adjustment I need to. Okay. So my first shot, where I was looking, that's where I shot. So it happens. You get a brain fart now and then, and I had one. But you know what? That's okay. Not a big deal. After I unscrewed myself, this is the outcome. So first shot, that's where I was looking, that's where it went. And then focused on where I wanted to go, place my sights there, and that is pretty good. So let's push it out a little more farther and see what we can do. All right, let's go to what, I don't know, 20 yards-ish, somewhere around there. Yeah, this is like 20, it's a 25-yard indoor range, so I'm like a little over 20 yards right now, just going out there. Yeah, today I kind of slow at the range, so I don't have a lot of noise. I kind of buy myself a mic, but I don't get drowned out with it. All right, so this is about 20 yards-ish, a little over 20 yards. So I'm going to try it out, 5 rounds. I'm going to try to get that square. Yeah, I like that. It's very positive. That slide release is right there. Okay, all right. Let's get my grip adjustment here. Because that palm swell, like I told you guys, is kind of small for me. So if they have a bigger one, that would be great. So I get a better trigger finger placement. All right. So the front sight covers the entire black spot. That last shot, I just came down and took a shot because I'm trying to explore this trigger. I like it. You know, I'm trying to reset it during recoil. I don't pin it, just go. And I like that. It's got a good flow to it. Keeping the pressure we're at. There's that last shot. Yep, that last shot's where I was looking. Fired a little bit early. Yeah, that's the last shot. But still, you know, that's a 6-inch circle. Okay, 25 yards, and there's the other one right there. So, all right, I'll take that. I mean, it's not bad for a little pistol. I don't mind it and shooting freehand, but it's find out about defensive purposes, right? So how effective is this gun shooting, you know, like controlled pairs, like a defensive gun? So let's find out. So I'm gonna put 6 rounds of 9mm in this thing. I'm gonna push it out to, like I said, 7-8 yards or so. And I'm gonna try controlled pairs and see how trackable and controllable this pistol is, because I really like it. I'm gonna mess around, I'm gonna explore with the trigger a bit, because, you know, we don't get better unless we explore and kind of shoot outside our comfort zone, right? So let's do that. Let's see how we do. Okay. So same thing, I'm gonna kind of do like kind of a quasi high ready or whatever ish. Okay, finger off the trigger. Come up. Got that black square. And all I'm doing is just like, this is my tip of my index finger. This front sight, that's what I pretend it is. I just point right to where I want it. All right. Let's see. Get a good sight picture. Yep. Okay. I like this. This is a nice gun. Well done, Walther. Well done, man. I can see why a lot of people speak very highly of this manufacturer. I don't have any of them. I fired a few here and there, but that is actually very controllable. Let's stick another target on here, and we're going to kind of push it out a little farther, actually, and kind of do a little bit more strings, but be more aggressive on the trigger, and kind of see how it feels. Let's do about 15 yards. So 15 yards. Bear with me here, man. I gotta load up because, like I said, I only got one magazine, and I'm gonna try it. I like this gun. This is really nice. I mean, I would definitely put this on my bucket list for something that I would maybe purchase down the road for my wife. That is a nice little pistol. Oh, all right, let's see. Ooh, I like that, man. That slide release is sweet. Okay, I'm just gonna kind of explore a little bit and see how controllable this thing is in some rapid fire pieces. Now, I was using this as a reference point just to look, and then when my front sight landed on it, I just let the rounds roll. I kind of wanted to see, you know, from a recoil management perspective, how was the gun in my hand, how it felt. It felt great. It was very controllable. And exactly, because I was looking at this, I just referenced, and this is the outcome I got. That's what I expected. Okay, all right. So now that I know that, right, let's now do it to where I want to get it in the area we want it to be, right here. So now I know how this gun tracks, where I'm going to put my sights, how I kind of perceive my sights in correlation to the threat or the target, and do the exact same thing. So let's do 15-ish yards again. So 15 yards, and let's do where we want it at. Oh, that's nice. I just wish that I could change this out, but I like the texture. It's really good. The gun don't jump in your hand whatsoever. All right. So the set picture. Again, I'm just looking at the spot, ripping the rounds where I want to be. I put a little bit more control into it, but I didn't want to put it to where it impacts where my bullets are going to go flying everywhere. But I did a firm grip enough to manage the recoil, get effective hits where I want it. So, like I said, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So, okay, so I'm still kind of where I want to be, right? I like that. I do like it. It does shoot really well. It's a small gun. If the grip was a little bit thicker for me, I would definitely have more control, because I've got to change my grip when I shoot this gun. So, I definitely like it. So in another segment, I'm going to change the target out, and I'm going to shoot some doubles and see what happens. So if you guys like this video, please like and subscribe. I hope that you enjoyed me covering this for you. It is a nice gun. It is very aesthetically pleasing. Like I said, it's very functional. I like the gun very much. I'd like to definitely have more trigger time behind it. It's something that I would think about or consider as a defensive gun for another carry gun. You know, I definitely like it. I'm sure it has a lot of options down the road, or outside vendor options for these guns, because it is Walther. But it is the PDP. This is the F-Series 3.5 model, and they also make one in a 4-inch barrel. So 3.5-inch barrel for this particular model, and there's a 4-inch barrel. And it is a nice gun. This is really nice. I really like it. So, like I said, guys, if you like this coverage of this pistol, please like it, subscribe, and share if you can. And as always, take care, be safe out there, and I'll see you next time on the range.